Thank you so much for that, Mangalam. And joining us now is Peter McQuire to talk all things commodities, rather all things metal. And we have seen further decline come in for this sector. Peter, thank you so much for joining us. And I want to start with a copper, where we've seen 2 weeks of declines, and an aluminum, which is trading at a 2-month lows, and an iron ore, which is trading at a 1-year lows right now. Well, we have seen most of the economic data come in on the weaker side, especially China, and that really seems to be weighing on, would you say?
Absolutely. Lovely to see you, Manisha. And a couple of things I just want to add to that. And the CSI 300 nearly at a 5-year low. So it's structural weakness across the Chinese equity markets. And that's really showing you internal what the situation is there, I'd say. And then naturally, you've got weak demand globally for finished products because people are tapped out with credit cards. And I think how China plays this is going to be quite fascinating. So, yeah, whilst I would have thought that maybe copper may have bounced a little bit higher, it's back through 9,000, and it seems to be one-way trade at the moment, Manisha, bearish.
Oh, yes. So how much bearish do you think it can go from here? And do you see any buying opportunities on those dips?
Oh, there'll be buying opportunities, but we've got a lot of big global themes that are going to play out over the next 2 weeks and really up till the end of the month. First off, ECB decision as far as Wednesday. What you're doing as far as Fed this time, well, next week. Whether we see 25 or 50 basis points, how cooked are the stock markets going to be, what action are we going to see as far as energy markets, and naturally rolling that across to base metals, and then the possibility even of, US government shutdown at the end of the month. So there's a lot of big themes that have to play out, and there's always times to just, take it very, very easily because markets are very volatile at the moment.
So, Peter, as you said, in 2 weeks, we will have the US Fed meeting. November is US elections, and the markets will look at a whole host of data between all of these events as well. Of course, the guidance, the size and the speed of rate cuts also. What is it that you would want to watch out before you take that concrete directional view on metals?
I want to see, Manisha, first off, what how everything stacks up as far as Eurozone, what happens as far as Fed Chair Powell, where do equity markets trend over the rest of the month? And then, as you said, less than 2 months out from an election. And I think that there's just seems to be a drag to the bottom at the moment, softening. And crude prices also, with WTI is, 67, 66 going to be the new floor. And then once you see that, then there might be a time. But there's just so many big themes, again, have to play out until you actually see where the market takes itself. And I think for every retail trader out there, be careful and hedge your positions.
All right, Peter, thank you so much for giving us that insight. Manisha, thank you for taking us through with that conversation.